Om Shri Matre Namaha. Hello my divine viewers, hope you all are doing good. Welcome to Vedic Dream Meaning. In Vedic astrology, the concept of DARAKARAKA plays a vital role in understanding relationships, particularly marriage. The term DARAKARAKA is derived from Sanskrit, where Dara means spouse or partner and Karaka refers to significator. So simply put, DARAKARAKA is the planet that signifies the qualities of your life partner and the dynamics of your marriage. So in today's video, we will be discussing about your spouse from the DARAKARAKA planet's point of view. In the system of astrology, the DARAKARAKA is one of the Charakarakas, a set of planets that signify different aspects of life, like soul, siblings, and in this case, the spouse. The planet that holds the lowest degree in your birth chart, regardless of its sign or house placement, becomes your DARAKARAKA. This planet gives insights into the characteristics, nature, status, and experiences you may share with your spouse that we will be discussing. You can check the planet in the 7th house of the Navamsha chart. If you're curious to know regarding beauty, complexion, body build of the spouse, this video does not cover that. The Rashi and the Nakshatras in which the DARAKARAKA planet lies and the house in which the DARAKARAKA is will be the videos in the upcoming series. Of course, there are other factors that need to be seen like Lord of the 7th house, planetary and Rashi aspects, the conjunctions, the placement and position of Jupiter or Venus, placement and position of Rahu and Ketu, the 7th Lord in your D9 chart, etc. And there are many more factors which are required to get a wholesome view of your marital life. For example, if DARAKARAKA is in the 5th or the 9th house from the Atmakaraka planet, it is considered good. But if it is in the 6th, 8th or the 12th house from the Atmakaraka, it's considered as not so good for the relationship. So in this video, we will focus on how we can use the DARAKARAKA planet as a tool to get a glimpse of your spouse's characteristics and nature with basic understanding. As a first step, you need to identify your DARAKARAKA planet, similar to the procedure you follow to identify your Atmakaraka, which shows your soul purpose. If you haven't watched the video, I will mention the links in the description box and in the I button for your easy access. Basically, you need to find the planet that holds the lowest degree in your birth chart. Traditionally, the primary planets, that is the Sun, Moon, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus and Saturn are considered as DARAKARAKA, while Rahu and Ketu are considered as shadow planets and they are only a representative vector force which are derived from the planetary positions of Sun and Moon at the time of your birth. So they are not considered as DARAKARAKA. However, this is a very debatable topic because some astrologers include them as well. Anyways, for the purpose of this video, we are going to stick only to the 7 primary planets. Mercury, also known as Buddhan in Vedic astrology, represents intellect, communication, learning, curiosity, youthfulness and adaptability. Mercury is the planet of logic, reasoning and quick thinking. It focuses on wide variety of skills and loves mental stimulation, problem solving and communication. When Mercury becomes your DARAKARAKA, it suggests that you may attract someone who is intellectual, a great communicator, someone who could be talkative since Mercury is a planet of communication, and someone who is curious about life. This person may have a very youthful energy, constantly learning, sharing ideas, and maintaining a flexible approach to life. On the other hand, since Mercury is at lowest degree in your chart, you may be average in communication or expressing your thoughts, and you may look more matured for your age. Of course, it depends on the conjunction or aspects of other planets with Mercury. For example, Venus. Venus is a friendly planet to Mercury, so Venus and the Mercury combo will improve your relationship with the spouse. If it is, let's say Jupiter, it is neutral to Mercury, but since it's a benefic planet, it will give a positive influence to your relationship. And if it's in a conjunction, especially in the 7th house, it will bring intellectual relationships or beneficial partnerships. And when it comes to Moon, it's not a favorable planet to Mercury, so therefore it may create some emotional issues in your relationship. However, Mercury's influence also brings certain challenges which we will discuss later in the video. For now, let's see what's the positive attributes your partner might have under the Mercury's influence. With Mercury as your Darakaraka, the qualities of your partner will reflect the intellectual, communicative, and youthful nature of Mercury. A well-placed Mercury in your chart will attract a partner who is likely to be very intellectually stimulating. They may have a curious mind, constantly seeking knowledge and constantly learning. They're someone who loves to explore ideas, ask questions, and engage in meaningful conversations. Whether it's about books, travel, or innovative ideas, your partner will enjoy the process of learning and sharing ideas. Mercury rules over communication, so your partner will probably be someone who is expressive and enjoys conversation. They may be good at expressing their thoughts and ideas clearly and may have a way with the words, whether it's through writing or speaking. You will likely have a relationship which is filled with open communication and intellectual exchange. But the disadvantage here is your communication will be weak while your partner will be a strong communicator in the relationship. Also, Mercury being the fastest moving planet, since it's associated with the air sign, your partner would be someone who gets interested quickly in something and also will lose interest quickly. It is very important to maintain a balanced communication in your life so that your spouse remains interested and feels invested in the relationship. Also, if the Mercury is not well placed, or if the Lord of the Rashi in which the Mercury sits is not well placed, then you will have a talkative partner where you don't enjoy the conversations. And over a period of time, you would either get bored or irritated with their talking. In general, the main communication for which the Mercury stands for can become a miscommunication if yours or your partner's Mercury is not well placed. Mercury is a very adaptable planet, which means that your partner will be very flexible and adaptable in nature. They may be able to adjust to changing circumstances very easily and could be open-minded when it comes to trying new things. This flexibility will likely make them someone who can handle various situations in life without too much of stress or rigidity. One of the defining characteristics of Mercury is its youthful energy. Like I said earlier, your partner may maintain a sense of playfulness and youthfulness in their appearance, or they may be slightly childish in behavior, regardless of their age. They might be quick-witted, enjoy humor, and have a light-hearted approach to life. This could make your relationship feel more energetic, fun, and you and your partner would be more like friends. However, when there is a Saturn conjunction or aspects to Mercury, it makes your spouse more serious-minded or more matured and grounded. In general, if you have Mercury as Darakaraka, try to keep the fun element alive in the relationship. Like friends, try playing games, have friendly get-togethers, go on hiking, etc. Even after marriage, so that you can keep the relationship going. Mercury's influence often brings versatility. So your partner will be someone who has multiple interests or multiple talents. They may be someone who can juggle different skills or different areas of interest, whether it's in their career or in their personal hobbies. This multifaceted nature can add a lot of variety and excitement to your relationship. With Mercury as your Darakaraka, your partner is likely to be drawn to careers that involve communication, intellect, and creativity. Let's look at some potential career paths that align with Mercury's influence. Mercury rules over communication and writing, like I mentioned before. So they could be a writer or a journalist blogger or even an author for media, publications, or creative outlets like books and blogs. Mercury is also connected with learning and teaching, so your partner may work in the education field as a teacher, professor, or educator. They could be also involved in research. Mercury rules over communication in all forms, so your partner may be in public relations, marketing, or advertising, where they are crafting messages, branding, and promoting ideas or products in creative and innovative ways. Your partner might be also drawn to fields like technology, programming, or IT, where a quick thinking and adaptability is the key. They may have a natural interest for handling gadgets, computers, and other technical areas as well, since Mercury influences intellect and logic. Mercury also governs commerce and business transactions, so your partner could be involved in trading, sales, or business. They may have an ability to negotiate deals, analyze the market trends, and work in areas where communication and adaptability are important. Okay, let's dig deeper into the personality traits of a partner with Mercury as your Darakaraka. Your partner is likely to be someone who approaches life with logical and rational mindset. They may prefer to analyze situations rather than rely on emotional responses, which can be helpful in problem solving, but could sometimes make them feel as though they are distant or unemotional. Because remember, Mercury thinks like a businessman. Mercury ruled partners tend to be social butterflies. They love meeting new people, having engaging conversations, building social connections, etc. This might make your partner someone who enjoys attending social events, networking, and being surrounded by a variety of people. Mercury's youthful energy brings a sense of playfulness and a quick wit. Your partner may be someone who loves to joke around, tease, and keep things lighthearted in a relationship. This can add a fun and a dynamic element to your partnership. The adaptability of Mercury is like sitting on the fence. They will be adaptable but sometimes inconsistent. While it makes your partner flexible and open to change, it can also result in inconsistency or having difficulty sticking to the decisions. They may change their mind so frequently, making it challenging for you to establish long-term plans with them with some uncertainty. Mercury's constant need for mental stimulation can lead to restlessness. Your partner may get bored easily if things become too routine or predictable, often seeking new intellectual challenges, new hobbies, new interests, new projects, etc. This mental activity could sometimes lead them to overthinking, and also, like I said earlier, since they are an air sign, they tend to get interested in something very quickly as well as get bored with it very easily. Mercury's influence also impacts the physical appearance of your partner. As DARAKARAKA, Mercury brings certain traits to their external personality. Mercury often gives your partner a youthful look regardless of their age. They may appear younger than they are, with a very lively and energetic appearance that matches their quick thinking and a very curious nature. Mercury rules movement and has flexibility, so your partner may be someone who's having a slim physique who appears more active and flexible. So your partner may be someone who has a slim physique and they appear more active. They could be someone who enjoys activities that require flexibility such as sports or dance. Mercury rules communication, and this often manifests through expressive eyes and gestures. So your partner's eyes might be very bright and lively, and they might use their hands a lot frequently while speaking. Now let's see some of the potential challenges that arise when Mercury is your DARAKARAKA. While Mercury brings many positive qualities, there are few hurdles that you may need to navigate carefully in your relationship. Overthinking and anxiety. Mercury's sharp intelligence can sometimes lead to overthinking and mental anxiety. Your partner might get caught up in analyzing certain situations, which can create mental restlessness and make it hard for them to find peace in the relationship. Inconsistency and commitment issues. Mercury's adaptable nature, as it has air energy, can make your partner prone to changeability. They might struggle with making firm decisions, especially in matters related to long-term commitment, which can cause instability or uncertainty in the relationship. Emotional detachment. Mercury is a planet of logic rather than emotion, which can make your partner appear more distant or unemotional at times. They may find it challenging to understand or empathize with emotional needs, creating misunderstandings or feelings of emotional neglect. Also, Mercury DARAKARAKA will attract potential partners through friendships. So many a times getting commitment and moving it into marriage might become a bit challenging for you. Need for constant stimulation. Your partner's need for mental stimulation may lead them to seek excitement outside the relationship, whether through socializing, new hobbies, or even intellectual pursuits. So this could create a sense of disconnection if they're not mentally engaged within the partnership. Also, since Mercury is exalted in Virgo, and since this is your lowest degree planet, you will constantly seek perfection in your partner in any field. Talkative or argumentative tendency. So like we have discussed earlier, Mercury rules over communication, but when negatively aspected, it can lead to over-talkativeness or even a tendency to be argumentative. Your partner might engage in debates frequently or get caught up in some minor details, which could lead to many small conflicts or misunderstandings during the journey of your life. When Mercury is in fire signs as DARAKARAKA, it brings an enthusiastic, vibrant, and a high-energy partner. Your spouse may be passionate, adventurous, and driven with a strong desire for self-expression. They will likely have a bold approach to communication. They'll be often very outspoken, very confident in sharing their ideas. They may enjoy leading discussions or being in the spotlight. Expect a partner who loves exploring new ideas and finds excitement in learning through direct experience, and they'll be mostly an extrovert. The energetic approach may sometimes lead them to become impulsive, and so they may speak or act before fully considering the actual consequence. Mercury in earth signs like Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. With Mercury in earth signs, your partner will be more practical, grounded, and detail-oriented. They may have a logical, methodical approach to life, and they're likely to think things through carefully before making any decision. This partner may value stability and tend to be more organized and responsible in their actions and communications. They could have a particular love for practical knowledge, and they may enjoy the application of the knowledge of what they learn. The challenge here is they focus on practical details can sometimes make them overcritical or too slow to adapt, especially if things don't fit into their expectations of order and reliability. Mercury in air signs like Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Mercury in air signs makes your partner highly intellectual, social, and open-minded. This placement emphasizes a love for conversation, a love for debate, a love for mental stimulation. They may be interested in a wide range of topics, and they might enjoy connecting with others through ideas and discussions, etc. Partners with Mercury in air signs are likely to be adaptable, very diplomatic, very open-minded, and great communicators. They value mental compatibility and enjoy relationships that allow them to explore their ideas freely. Here, the challenge here is, with so much of mental energy, they can sometimes become indecisive, especially when it comes to emotional matters, or they may struggle to stay grounded to the practical aspect of a relationship. Mercury in water signs like Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Mercury in water signs brings deeply intuitive and an emotionally aware partner. These individuals will likely have an understanding and an empathetic form of communication style. They will often be able to sense emotions without words. They're likely to be very imaginative, very introspective, very sensitive, and very intuitive in relationships. Expect a partner who is nurturing and values emotional connection along with intellectual compatibility. They may communicate in a way that is emotionally meaningful and insightful. But the challenge here is that their emotional sensitivity may make them more vulnerable to mood swings or overthinking, as they can be deeply affected by any changes in the surroundings or relationships. If you feel you're not fully tapping into the potential of your Mercury DARAKARAKA, you can click here and follow the remedies to strengthen the Mercury energy mentioned in the Mercury Atmakaraka video that is displayed here. To get notified of other interesting astrological videos, do subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell. If you have any thoughts you would like to share about Mercury DARAKARAKA, please do leave your comments. We appreciate your likes and comments. Namaskaram.